All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, August 29th. Markets are off to a small red start with the NASDAQ right now down 0.16%. Currently looking at three different stocks on Amazon betting to the downside here. Microsoft betting to the upside. And Google betting to the downside. And these are all the hourly charts. We'll switch over to the 5 minutes. Stop loss for Google is going to be at 133. Right now it's about 65 cents under that. Stop loss for Microsoft is going to be at, I think, 321.50, right in the middle between these two ranges. And then for Amazon, stop loss for this order is going to be at 133.75. I'm thinking the best opportunities is going to be in Google here. And then Microsoft, Amazon might be the third trade today. Just basing it on how high Google is trading in comparison to Amazon on the hourly chart. Good morning. Welcome. If you're looking at Amazon, it's trading way closer to the lows at 127, at 133 right now, whereas Google's trading at 132 with the highs in at 135. So I think there's more power in shorting Google than there is for Amazon. All right, 2 minutes till market open. Looks like Google just caught a bounce at the bottom of this range at 132.2. Almost above the 133 stop. It's testing it right now. Microsoft's at the stop at 321.55 too. So maybe we can take the Amazon trade instead of Google. Let's see. Still want to keep the Microsoft trade on here. I want to have at least one bullish trade. Usually I'll take two trades with market direction, which is down right now, so two puts, and then one call. Could move the stop up to 134 on Google here and just take on less contracts maybe. All right, we're started. Microsoft's at 322. Contracts are at 315. Bought those at 315. All right, take this short on Google. Let's see, 50 cents to the stop loss. Delta for this contract is 34. We'll go with the 133 strike price, actually, with a 40 delta. Risk 20 a contract. Go in on 8 of them. Bought those at 147. 20 cent stop loss would put us at like 125. Alright, and we'll flip between these two. Google and Microsoft are the two trades right now. We'll watch a stop. Here's 120. Stop here. Let's see. There's one delta below, roughly, which is 322.5, 50 cents a contract. So that would put our stop at 280. All right, looks like we're getting close to our stop on Goog. Microsoft contracts are running. 350 a piece. Doing pretty good. How are you? All right, we're almost hitting our stop here for Google. About 3 cents off of it. Pulling back right under 134 right now. I'll get just 2 more of them at 129. So now we got a total of 10. And we're hitting our stop at 120. It's not quite at the 134 level, so I'll give it a little bit of time. There we go. Sold those at 117. Both Amazon and Google are trading at 134. Amazon's got some resistance at 134.50 right now. About 50 cents higher. Let's go with a 40 delta. Really taking off this first 5-minute trading candle. Let's see, those Microsofts are up at 360, bottom at 315, 45 a contract so far, 225 in profit, 370 now. All right, I'll take that off, 373. Remember, we'll go in on this Amazon put. Start out light with 5 of them. Stop loss is 30 cents higher. Delta is 40. We could just go with the 50 delta. Risk 15 a contract. They're trading at 135 right now. Pulling back right now a little bit. We'll set our stop to 120 and go in on these. Got filled at 143. All right, down into the 133s again, almost at the bottom, or almost at the top of this range, 133.75. Could act as a support here. Google's pulling back with that too. Looks like we got a support at 133.75 so far. Contracts are at 152. We got them at 143, so 90 profit so far on the trade. There we are, into the range. I'll take the contracts off. 157. Looks like we got a lot of names in the red, so we should be forming some momentum by now. Looks like Nvidia's down 0.69, 0.65%. So we don't have a ton of momentum going yet. Let's see. Looks like Google got rejected just over 134 at 134.29. Could try to retrade that. Definitely missed out on a little bit on Amazon with those 134 puts. Sold them at 157. They're going for 162. Looks like Microsoft is just trading flat, so glad we got out of those calls when we did. Let's see what else we got going on. Just 3 names in the green right now. The leader to the downside is down worse, 0.8% for Nvidia now. Almost getting down to the pre-market lows. Apple could be a good trade to the downside. With the stop loss at 180.5. Apple doesn't really tend to move a lot though, so can't really gain too much out of it. Still feel like Google's a good short, but got stopped out that first time for it. It's the leader of the pack today up 1.3%. The only stock that's up more than 1% today. You're risking about 50 cents worth of delta. Could go with the 133 puts with a 44 delta. Risk about 20 a contract. Trading at 137, so our stop loss will be like 115, 120. Looks like Netflix is taking over as the biggest loser now. I don't want to take any trades after 9:45 and fears of risking it on jobs data at 10 o'clock. So we'll have to get a trade out pretty quick if we want to enter. All right, here we go with Google at 133.5 again. Seeing the red names improving, so you're going against a trend unless it switches up. Contracts are at 130 a piece. And it peaked a little bit over 134. Bottom of this range is 133. All right, I'm gonna go with 5 of them to start at 135. Yeah, it looks like we got a majority of the names in green now. Besides Meta and Microsoft. Could have some back and forth before the JOLTS job openings data comes out at 10. Might be why we're trading flat right now. People waiting on the data to come out to choose a bias. I think I actually got those at a better price than what I said. Let's see, Google. Yeah, I got those at 132. Collaborating with NVIDIA. Yeah, could be the reason why they rallied up to 134. I got my stop loss in at 134, so not too worried for the trade right now. At 10 o'clock, whenever the JOLTS job openings, we'll have to be pretty quick with that. All right, contracts are at 138, currently up $40 for the trade. Ten more minutes till the JOLTS job openings. Google's losing its place as a top gainer to Tesla up 1.25%. Starting to flatten out here at 133.30. Looks like Meta's moving down some more. Yeah, pretty flat. Pretty flat with the rest of the market. Microsoft's going up. Google just caught that low at 133.30 back to 133.50. All right, contracts are a little bit lower at 126 now. I'm going to add 3. For a total of 8 contracts. Let's see, my average cost moved down to 130 a piece. Yep, data in 7 minutes. JOLTS job openings. I'd like to get out of the trade before that, but maybe we'll take some off instead if we don't get our take profit beforehand. These contracts got up to 140 a piece before we got that. Kind of scoop up at 133.30. Five more minutes till the data. Back to 133.50 on Goog. 133.45. But it just looks like a lot of stocks are trading flat. Microsoft's actually headed higher here. Just above that 323.5 level. Meta's still flat. Apple actually made it above 180.5. But the leader with Google starting to kind of flatten out and lag behind. And I think this will probably be the last trade today. Question is, do I want to hold it into the event and risk the trade going the other way? Right now I'm at a small profit, $26. All right, 2 minutes till the data. One minute and we're almost pushing the 133.75 level for Google. Always put a tight stop loss when there's data. Yeah. That's the problem with tight stop losses on big events like this. You can get stopped out very quickly and then just reverses the other way. Alright, data's coming out now. Let's see how the markets react. Positive reaction initial. Spread is stupid wide. That's another part of the issue, is the spreads. Way terrible. Still not above 134. Getting rejected right underneath it for now. And there it is. Right over 134. Okay. Cut the L. 106. And you can always re-enter the trade after the fact too. Just because it hits your stop doesn't mean that you should just totally give up on it. Say if it gets rejected at at the high, you can just re-enter the trade. And that's kind of what it's looking like right now. 134.20. We'll see if it pushes the higher, pulls back. All right, there's the new high on it. Looks like everything's going up with it. Nvidia's got some support at 470, 425 right now, 476. Let's see. Amazon's got support at 134, 133.75. That's pulling back right now. Let's see where we have a stock that can get some movement. Apple's right over the ledge at 181.5. So I'd say the best long might be Nvidia, although it's trading at 480. It's a little bit risky. Could switch over to calls and set the stop again at 134. I'd say that's a bit risky, and you are chasing it on Google right now. But that seems to be the market trend right now. It's rallying to the upside after the data. Let's check the data actually. Economic calendar. Came in at 8.827 million, very low compared to expectations at 9.465. So less job openings. Wage growth should slow down. Inflation should slow down. So the markets are taking that as a positive right now. It's 134 call. Should have about a 50 delta. 55. We'll go with the 135 call. I'm going for 130 right now. Stop loss will be 25 cents lower at about 100 a piece. Got those at 132. It's already up 2% today, so decent rally already. Amazon's bursting higher. Microsoft in this range here. Resistance at about 326. Amazon should have a resistance here at 134.50. It's already there at the 134.50 level. So people might be getting stopped out. But we'll add it. With our stop loss will be at 135 maybe. He's going for 115 right now. So our stop loss on this would be 95. Yep, protect capital. You're exactly right. Calls or puts, I have both. JOLTS job openings was good in terms of lowering interest rates, which markets have been very heavily reactive to lately. It looks like we got Google above that 133.50 mark just for a second, and then it pulled back. Seeing Tesla's up 3%, a lot of volume coming in. Nvidia's up 2% now, Google's up 2%. So the leaders are doing really well. The ones that are in the middle, kind of lagging here. All right, I'm going to take these contracts off. So there's a 118. Because it looks like the markets are just rallying like crazy. You see some pullbacks, but not anything significant. Well, the JOLTS job openings was technically bad in terms of the economy. But that's good for stocks because interest rates will come down, which the markets have been worried about for the last few weeks because yields on bonds have been going crazy to the upside. especially on the long end of the yield curve, like the 10 and the 30 have been rallying to new highs. So you want to see that pull back if you want the markets to go up. For the economy, yes. For the stock market, it was good. Tesla's up 3% now, still rallying. Google's still trying to hold up. These Google contracts just keep going back to my break even. It's the worst feeling. SPY's dropping right now. Tesla's still going higher at 3.4% now. So the leader's leading. Seems like it's hard to get the bid over 134.50 on Google right now. Tesla's still going insane at 3.6%. All right, there's the bid over 134.50. So hopefully that gets us moving on Google here. There's the new high, just barely. Definitely looks like a bullish setup here, with Tesla just continuing like crazy. Contracts are at 140. We bought them at 142, I think. Or sorry, we bought them at 132. So currently up 80 for the contracts. Delta should be expanding now, being at the money option. Momentum is definitely bullish, but momentum can always change very quickly. So can't always count on it. All right, these contracts are at 148, 146. I'd like to see them above 150 before we take them out. I might give up $20 or something though. Okay, the ask is at 150. I'll take it. All right. So that's probably going to be all the trades from me. 10:15, got 45 minutes of trading in. We'll look through the positions that we opened. So Amazon, we had Google, we traded, and Microsoft. So totaling all this bad boys up. Amazon, we ended up making $172 from some puts, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 134 puts, 172. Oops. Google ended up losing 448 on the puts, 133 puts. Had 2 swipes of that. That didn't go well. In total for Google, lost 288. And then finished with Microsoft, which made us 290 from the calls we had there. 322.5 calls. So 174 profit for options today. Not too shabby. Not my best day yesterday. I made 300, but any day positive I'll take. But yeah, that's all for me, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow at 9:30. See you, everybody.